We're supporting the idea of legalizing marijuana. The question that most people probably have about marijuana is what are the benefits of legalizing it? Many people think that marijuana is bad and has nothing good about it because long-term use can result in harm to the person's health. And also 872,000 arrests happened last year with marijuana. Legal marijuana supporters have argued that the drug is not as addictive as harder drugs such as heroin and cocaine. Marijuana can help us in many ways. It can help boost our economy. It is the #1 top selling agricultural product in the United States, which can boost our economy. If marijuana is legalized, we can be a big supporter of marijuana and get lots of money for the product. It will also increase the amount of jobs we have. A study showed that each year, if the product is legalized, we can save the government $8.7 billion each year nationwide just for using marijuana as a new part of the economy. Think about how much better our country's economy will do. In more than 20 states, the state has legalized marijuana for medical uses. A study showed legalizing the product would yield an annual tax revenue of roughly $47.7 billion, assuming comparable tax on alcohol and tobacco. In more than a dozen states, including California, Massachusetts, and New Jersey, medical marijuana is already legal under certain guidelines. The decriminalization of marijuana would allow more people to use the product for its believed health benefits. Marijuana has proven medical benefits for cancer, AIDS, glaucoma, and other medical issues. It also treats nausea, appetite loss, and seizures. Lots of arrests in America are caused by marijuana. But if we legalize marijuana, the police will be able to spend more time and money on other more violent crimes. It will also create space in the jail cells. If marijuana is legalized, lots of the issues with marijuana can be solved.
People believe that legalizing marijuana in the United States will solve a lot of drug problems. Many studies have proven this wrong. In Colorado, much of the drug use has gone up and younger people have been using it. If all states make it legal to buy and sell marijuana, it can result in problems at school, relationships, and physical and mental health, and the economy. Marijuana changes the way the body and brain works. When under the influence, it is hard for you to realize or see things clearly. Even when taking small doses, it can trigger car accidents. Car accident fatalities have gone up 100% for drivers testing positive for marijuana. People who tested positive in 2007 only represented 7% of the car accident fatalities. In 2012, those who tested positive represented 16% of the total fatalities in Colorado. The majority of DUI or DWI, driving under the influence or driving while intoxicated, arrests have to do with marijuana. 25 to 40% were marijuana alone. Marijuana has a negative influence on drivers. Even in small doses, it can influence your driving, causing harm to you and others around. Marijuana can produce millions in tax revenues if it was legalized in all states. But should the United States just care about the money it produces by legalizing it? Or should it care about what it can do to families, economy, and education of its people? I believe that the United States should care about the consequences that marijuana could bring to families, economy, and education. I recently read that people are saying if we legalize marijuana in the United States, we could use the public funds for education, healthcare, infrastructure, and social services instead of enforcing drug laws and related matters. This is false because in the long run, we are still going to have to pay for the damage that marijuana will cause to people and their health. In 2011 to 2013, there was a 57% increase in marijuana-related emergency room visits. Hospitalizations related to marijuana have increased 82%. in Colorado since 2008. It also has an effect on education. For example, the British health research journal The Lancet Psychiatry recently concluded that teens who smoke marijuana are 60% less likely to graduate college and 7 more times likely to attempt suicide. 60% is a lot of young people. What will happen if we make it legal? So many more people will be at risk. Drug-related suspensions and expulsions at school have increased 32% since Colorado legalized marijuana. Most of it was related to marijuana. So the money that they would propose to spend on education would be wasted because of the percentage of students that would be delinquent and not continuing their education due to marijuana use. Colorado ranks 3rd in the nation and 42% above the national average of college students who are current marijuana users. A report found that adolescent marijuana users have lower educational attainment than non-using peers. Marijuana can also cause change in the student's behavior, causes them to lose focus easier, and problems with family and friends. Does the United States really want this for its future leaders? These results are showing a negative outcome from the legalization of marijuana. As Charles Kramer has pointed out, the question is not which is worse, drugs or alcohol. The question is, can we accept both legalized alcohol and legalized drugs? The answer is no. Warren M. Hardwick of the New Republic magazine discusses another comparison between drugs and alcohol. Of the 15 million Americans who consume alcohol, 85% rarely become intoxicated. With drugs, intoxication is the whole idea.